Hello? Hold on, I can't see chat. Let me pop out so I can see chat. There we go. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome in. Of course, OBS got an OBS, and now I can't see, I can't see Krita, so hold on. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here and stopping by. I'm just gonna snack on my PB&J I just made really quick, and then we can get started. So, while I'm doing this, while we're getting settled, I'll tell you what we're doing today, or what my plan is for today. I mostly want to do two things. Or originally was gonna do two things, and then Elaine reminded me that I have three things that I need to do actually. So, hey, wires, welcome in. Yes, cheese, everybody. Let us commune over cheese. But anyways, so I want to make a new PNG for VideoTube to use for streams and stuff. I want to go back to my old really bad style before I really knew how to draw. So this one, I want to make a set of PNGs like this for VideoTube. But I think I'm going to animate it to where like the little freckles, like the little sketch line freckles are like shifting. So it kind of has like a cool effect to it. So we'll do that. I feel like that shouldn't take too long, I hope, but you never know. And then after that, or before, I don't know which one I want to do first. I also wanted to make, let me see. So here's a screenshot of Apex. I'll explain why there's two screenshots in a second, but I think I'm going to do, since I really do plan to continue doing more Apex content because I just play the game so much. I like it. I can always talk about it. It just is a no-brainer. I should do more Apex stuff. So I'm going to make a little overlay for myself, a little PNG overlay I can use when I play Apex. I don't know which side I want it to be on or how to design it. So my fellow artists in chat, please voice your opinions of how I should format this and stuff. But I want to make a little overlay. I know a lot of people just remake like the profile banner in the bottom left and they just put their picture over it and that's pretty much it. They just call it a day. I want to do a little bit more. So I don't know if I'm going to make like a custom box and put it on the bottom left or maybe right above where the gun stuff is on the right, but we'll figure it out. And lastly, Elena knows what I'm talking about. I have a certain audio-based project I'm working on. I say working on, I've already made it. But I want to make a little picture to go with it. So I might also draw that. All of these shouldn't take too long though. So that's the main plans for today. I also use VideoTube. Nice, nice. In early 2000s, 16 by 9 flat square tube CRT TV frame. Yeah. I mean, I know I had the TV from before. The TV was fun. I just kind of want to shake things up though. That's a pretty good idea. Let me look at. So these two pictures. The reason I have these two pictures, I realized in Apex, in the settings, there's two modes you can click on for the UI, for like the settings UI. There's compact, full, and automatic. Apparently this is full and compact, like they just both look like this. Full and auto when you do full, and when you do auto, it looks like this. When you do compact, when I hover on it, it says it's made for mobile devices, which is really interesting. But on compact, it actually stretches and it makes all of the HUD elements way bigger. If you guys can see that, it looks kind of goofy because it looks fat. I almost want to start playing the game with this setting because I have old, decrepit pet eyes sometimes, and I can't read. So I feel like having the HUD stuff be bigger actually would help. I guess it wouldn't really change too much. Of what I would need to do to make my overlay, but so the proportions are about the same still. I don't know. I guess at first I thought the proportions were a little bit different, thus requiring a different kind of drawing. But anyways, old man eyes need big letters. Yeah, I know. Ah, flashbang. That's really bright. That was way brighter than I thought it was. I just can't read, so I don't have that problem. That's fair. That's fair. Modern problems require modern solutions. I was about to say simple problems require simple solutions, which that works too. But no. Modern solutions. We're gonna make letters large. Make letters large again. Hey, Animation Center, what's up? Okay, I'm almost done, and then we can get started. I just don't want to make a mess, you know? Hey, Austin, welcome in. Are you using Fireplace? Fireplaca? No. If you're asking what app I'm using Krita. It's a free program. It's pretty good. I really like it. Is the whole thing flat? It is flat. It almost feels like cheating, knowing how to do this properly. You know what? Get it. I'm gonna be kicking it old school today. We have to do it almost exactly how I did it before, which was forever ago, man. Okay, so me grab this. Actually, I'm going to turn up my size for that pencil. 15-ish maybe? No, that's too big. Maybe 10? Yeah, 10 will work. What? I don't know. I was just trying to read your message. Okay, so we'll do this. The only problem is it's going to be even now since I'm using the mirror tool, but it's okay. We can allow a little bit of precision in our jank drawing. Your voice bugged when you said the app. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, that's my bad. It's Krita, Krita. That's the app I'm using. It's really good and it's free. So I really recommend it for people that are wanting to switch over to doing digital art. Okay. Then let me see. And we got to do the headphones. These I can do like this. And that way I can... not quite. Okay, and then really skinny neck, right? Yep. That, pretty much. Okay. And then headphone strap and ears. I finished premiering. Okay. What am I doing? These lines are too straight. Crazy statement, but okay. Do it like this. There we go. It really is true. Like, once you learn a skill, like whether it's music or drawing or something like that, it's really hard to actually pretend you're a beginner again. Like, to recreate some of the stuff you make before. Which is why I think sometimes, like, amateur art is so appealing, especially to those that really like art and stuff, because it's like, in a weird way, not knowing much or not knowing how to do certain things that you want to do, like in drawing or other things, it really comes out with like, or man, I'm bad with my words today. You get really interesting results from it. And I think people that are just learning to draw, they need to be told that, or kind of like realize that, even though they don't get to it as much. Oh my gosh, I can't say it how I want to. How bad is my delay? I'm curious. Okay, it's not terrible. But hey, Austin. And hey, Animation Center. Even the worst beginner art is still 1,000 times better than anything AI. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, sure, it can take away the like hardcore, what do you call it, drawings, I guess. I don't know how to put it, but basically it'll never replicate like the whole story behind the creation of any art piece made by like an individual. 'Cause I really think anything made by an individual, like, almost all of it's always important because there's always going to be a story behind its creation, whether it's realized by the person making it or not. This is not a day for me to be getting philosophical, but oh well. Okay, let's try that. And then... Okay. Dang it, that still looks too normal. Let me do like this. Do that, and then I'll erase this part. Perfect. For real, the AI is more like final boss for digital artists. Yeah. And I guess what I was trying to say is, like, I feel like maybe this is just me, and my opinion can change, of course. It's like... I have no idea how I was gonna say it, so I'm just not gonna try, but I'll sit on it a little bit more and think of how I was gonna say it. I can draw like a beginner artist for the most part. Keep going with your awesome work. Thank you, Austin. Thank you. Okay, so I think we'll do the hair now. This is thankfully going quickly. Oh wait, can I make these the thin? The hair part slightly thinner. I know that made the lines really sharp. And then I did. That right? Yep. And then. There we go, and then I'll go back and make one of the sides shorter in a little bit. I don't like any sort of creation from a baby artist, not even for references. Oh, AI creations. Gotcha. AI is more like the final boss, okay. Doesn't scare me. I designed with unique eyes with hidden AI eggs. AI has no soul whatsoever. The eyes look soulless, like the life has been sucked from them. Okay. There's the head. We'll move on to the body. I mean, this is the first time I'm like recreating an old picture, so to speak, I've made. So I don't know if this makes sense. It feels so surreal going again. Like, I keep talking about it, but it really does. It feels so weird and so surreal to be like, yep, this was the first Radio-Kett. This was beta 0.1. Actually, yeah, this is the beta. There was an alpha version, but I'm not going to show you guys him today. This is the beta Radio-Kett. And then I'm trying to recreate this, trying to get the same vibe. But like, even just the sketch outline, man, that looks so different. That looks so much better than how I used to do it. Like, when did I even make this one? This was probably like, oh my gosh, it's 2026, isn't it? Probably made this like 3-ish years ago. So this is like the improvement of 2 to 3 years for me is just from this. So I probably brought this into my shop or like to the workshop I was at the time. And just like sketched it on my laptop when I had time really quick. That's probably the other reason it looks like this. It looks so messy. Looks so messy. It's also stealing AI is. Do you know a game called Gartic Phone? Yeah, I know Gartic Phone. I've only got to play it once, but it was really fun. I'm afraid of AI. That's why I'm not making art my job and studying to be something more. It's sad. Both are cute. I'm watching Awa. Is that a YouTuber or something? I have nothing other than art and writing to go figure. I failed at art and English, but still I go on. Can we play? Maybe someday I'll do a community Gartic phone if that's what people really want. But yeah, thanks for the suggestion. Probably not today though. Okay. So I have that, and then we work on the body. Look at this dude. Look at him. Look at this goofball. Okay. How did... Okay. So I did like the old school, like that. And then here, I'll make the collar slightly bigger. I'll do that. I didn't even know how to do critter settings at the time. That's probably the other reason it looks the way it does. I'd like Kett garlic. Oh, Gardic. I'm imagining so many 2D characters are spinning like more in 3D. It's a cute little slice of life anime. Oh, okay. That sounds cool. Maybe I'll look it up at some point. I am fucking way too fast for myself. Oh my gosh. I couldn't redraw Sakura View 1. She was poorly drawn, but taught me so much through the next few versions. Yeah. That's what's always so cool about first iterations of things, is you just continue to progress on and add on, and you kind of figure out what to change and what to add and what to take away. Once someone asked, what's so bad about AI? Yeah. Okay. I really need to start on this part. Maybe I could combine it with one of my second version from after this one, but like with the hood, because the hood on that one just kind of goes all the way wide like that and then goes down. I kind of like the pillowy effect that this one has, where it's just like so excessively big. It just looks ridiculous. You know what? I'll do that. This. The neck too long at that point? Not really. Okay. I'll do some scratching marks like that too, just to keep the vibe going. There we go. Okay. And then the rest of it should be okay. Is English not your language? No, I speak English. It's my main language. Some people are blind to the problems. My dad loves it and won't accept the serious issue exists. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm a native English speaker. I just talk too fast for myself sometimes. Okay, let me try this again. Oh, okay, they're really rounded. That's what it is. Okay. Let's do it like this. There we go. And they're really long. They're goofily long. That's what it is. That's what was missing. Okay. Not quite. Like that's still. I'll just do that. I feel like that's good enough. I'll make the neck slightly wider, I guess. Actually, get rid of that, and then let me come over here. This. If it's supposed to look bad, don't use the mirror tool. I know, that's what I said earlier. I was like, the mirror tool is actually making it worse because it makes it look cleaner than it is. You know what? Here, let me undo. I think I use the transform tool or the lasso tool a lot, so let me do that as well. Also, because I do actually want this to... I want this to be somewhat... a little bit more, maybe? There you go. Okay. And then... deselect. There we go. Back to here. That. Just turn that off, like you said, yeah. Actually, I'm like... There we go. Okay. And then I think I'll redo some of this. Part of the problem is it just looks too... It looks a certain way that I don't like. And then from there, I'll erase this. There we go. Oh, okay, now we're getting somewhere. I'm trying to lean lighting and the head looks like someone beat up a dinosaur. I'm trying to see it too. I don't know. Okay. So, look up Yee meme. Okay, I will in a minute. You know what? I think I'll shorten this part of it. It's so funny. For 2 seconds, it bugs me. I'm like, this looks bad. And then I'm like, wait, that's what I'm trying to do. Never mind. Okay. Here. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then shoes, I'll just do this. To be fair, this is what I normally do with shoes anyways. Dude, the big feet look so funny. They look so freaking ridiculous. The goofy guy. Okay, I'll look up the meme. I'll let you guys ponder upon this amazing masterpiece while I do that. One way to make it look bad is disable the mirror tool, then quickly sketch over it on a new layer. I don't like to give, like, don't give yourself much time at all. You're right, you're right. Oh, is that the dinosaur from Land Before Time? Is it a Land Before Time meme? I see it now, yeah. That's funny. It's crazy as I say yee all the time, too. 40 minutes already? It's almost been an hour? I guess to be fair, for a good chunk of it, I've literally just been making a sandwich. Okay, here, let me hurry up and do the hands. It's the knockoff Land Before Time? Oh, okay, that makes it funnier, actually. Maybe not like that. Do it like this. Okay, I can't. I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy. I tried. I'm honestly too lazy right now. I just don't feel like I want to be able to color both sides at the same time. Or would I do fists? I feel like, you know what? No, the no hands looks funnier. So I'm gonna roll with that, and then I'll do this. I'll erase this part a little bit, and then I'll come through this, and then I'll just big ol' Walkman box. Perfect, perfect. It's all coming together now. Let me thicken up this part. Actually, let me see. Can I find a different pencil that's a little bit even messier than that? Maybe this one? Oh, that's 12. Let me go down to like 8. Oh, hold on. Actually, I know what to do. So I'm gonna turn this into a GIF. Also, let me get my tools, filter, settings, layer. Nope. Settings, toolbar, Dockers, animation timeline. There we go. Okay. I'll set that here for now. Lower that, because I'm gonna use that in a little bit. Okay. I think that, oh, almost forgot the hair. Hold on. We're almost there, guys. We're almost done. Honestly, when I first was teaching myself art, this was like the hardest part, was just trying to get like the patience to wait. I would just want things to be done with. Like, I like drawing and I wanted to make it like something cool, but I would want to just already have the drawing already, so. And then this part, I'm not going to erase the background part, but I'm definitely going to do that, and then maybe catch up this a little bit. There you go. Okay. Almost forgot. Oop. Thing there. Slightly smaller. Yeah, that works. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. My masterpiece. Now do it with no hands. 4 fingers, okay, fingers angled like they're broken. Failing that ball hand. Yeah. I like the no sleeves though. I mean the no sleeves, the no hands, because it just makes it look like my jacket is too big. So it just looks so ridiculous. What am I doing trying to clean that up and render? What? Am I going crazy? Oh my gosh. I am going crazy. I left the mirror tool on again. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Anything else I'm missing? I don't think so. Okay, we'll go here with the color now. Go below this. That paintbrush. Setting should be fine. I'm not even gonna care. I'm just gonna... I say as I like expertly make it around the lines. Well, not on that side, I guess. That side's a little different. Oh, that side's really different. Never mind. I have to turn that off then. Never mind. He's trying to draw good. Get him. FBI breaks through. No, not the FBI. Not the Federal Bureau of Illustration. I should start acting. You should. You should be an actor, make money, and then give us all money for cheese. For cheese, I tell you, for cheese. Okay. That's coming along well. I'm suffering from success here, guys. Why is it actually like... Why am I like coloring appropriately, like within the confines of the area? It's torture, I tell you, torture. Why do I have to actually do this well? Cheese, I know cheese. I can actually imagine blue Elena VTuber model. Yeah. I wish I had a more simplified character just because like I feel like for the most part Radio-Kett's design is fairly streamlined, but at the same time something about a character that's just like 2 or 3 shapes put together in the same color is just... That'd be nice. That'd be nice to have, honestly. I dream about it sometimes. It could just be a little goofy blob. I don't have to worry about doing nothing. I don't have to worry about doing nothing. No clothes. No facial expressions that are too complicated. No hands. No legs. No weird tech gear that I have. Hey, Async, welcome in. I had a PNG model. Oh, that's cool. Okay, and then we'll do... Let's do that gray for this part. Actually, we'll do this. Grab that from there. Yeah, welcome in, Async. I hope you're having a good day. How are you, man? Okay. VTuber of blue me would be easy. I have no eyes, nose, ears, and everything easy. Else, is the stream about to end? Not really. I'm about to just finish this one drawing I'm working on, but we have a couple of other things I'm going to work on. Hi, async. No. Should I draw a cat for a 30-minute speed challenge? Some anime stuff is too hard for the first time, so I need to pick carefully. Yeah, sure. If you want, go ahead. Feel free. I'm not holding your back. You ain't gonna hear me doing the whole, what are you doing? Why are you touching my character? How dare you? Let me go back up here. Grab that. The measurements. I don't know why I said measurements. It's color. I'd love to see an Elena art video on YouTube. People could learn so much. I never ask permission. I just steal, cat. You steal, Elena. You're a thief, Elena. How dare you? Okay. Like Zoink Scoop. Okay. Okay. Grab these. And then now, we're gonna do that. Grab the color there. Oh, that was on the sketch layer. That is... It was almost a mistake. Okay, there we go. We did this. Sounds like something an AI would say. What? No, never. AI? You mean Elena Intelligence? Okay, now do the black layer here. There we go. Elena Intelligence, they steal without permission. Ask me a question, I can answer you very much correctly. Now I want to add AI to the 8-ball lore. Do it, do it. Do it. Do it, you won't. Do it. Oops. You know what, whatever. This ain't supposed to be perfect, it's supposed to be fun. And funny. Perfect. And then just for good measure, gotta always have to have cat stripes. Cat always has to have stripes. 1, 2, 3. Cat the tiger. I know. Okay, there we go. What else? Oh yeah, the pants. Add a red circle in the eyes for anger, like HAL 9000. That'd be funny. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Oops, never mind. I can't do that. At least not yet. Okay. Honestly, kind of wish I just had the fill tool, but I know with these pencil brushes, it really won't work very well. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I mean, not perfect. That's what I meant. Totally. Grab that. I used to have a preset PNG for that too. Somewhere. It was on my old computer, I think, though. There we go. You could. Okay, it's over 9,000. Fill tool is my life. Selena. Oh. Okay, shoe time. It's time for the shoes. That's what the color was. I've always been trying to remember what the color was for the shoes. That's what the color was. The OG color, anyways. And that light blue, that's right. Wait. Oh no, that works. Okay. Nope. There we go. I feel like this is an oddly like peachy color for shoe rubber. I feel like this should be skin or something. Okay. Oops. Crap. There we go. There we go. There we go. I ate one too many shrimps. I just thought of Sakura. That's fair. That's fair. And shrimp. Oh my gosh, shrimp sounds good. I want shrimp. Charlie, I want shrimp. Let me grab that. Okay. I dressed up as Sakura at one point. Charlie! I know it's Charlie. It's Charlie. Dude, I've been watching way too many clips from that show recently, and I'm obsessed. I'll probably be off the train in like maybe a few weeks, hopefully, but I always like watch a video, another Smiling Friends video, and then I'm like, this is the last one, this is the last one, and then I end up watching like 3 more like full series reaction videos like 2 days later again, and then I relapse. Okay. We'll go black again. Okay. Okay. Accidentally used the skin color on shoes in the factory. Someone now has gray skin. Radio-Kett's local news equals... Radio-Kett plus local news equals news station reported that Radio-Kett is existing. Indeed, indeed. They need to give the public that update every once in a while, or else everyone starts freaking out. Perfect. Guys, we're almost there. We're almost there, man. It looks sick. Oh, and then I almost forgot this part. Not that part. That is also a very goofy eye, if that was an eye. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh my, okay, that was really wonky. Okay, before I finish those parts, I'm going to come back through and do kind of what I did on the other one, I think, where I'm just going to make some parts like super bold for no reason. Here. Mostly like the outside parts. I guess maybe this part then. With that being said... There we go. Kett is the news. Indeed, yes. Hands aren't quite wide enough, but it's okay. Okay. Hair time. Grab that here, and then we're just going to dive right in. Okay. And let me finish doing this one. Okay, turn that off, and then just do this. Okay, we're almost there, folks. We're almost there. Last part. The ears. Let's go. Is there... Yeah, there is... Do this. There you go. In the world? Why isn't it... Oh, somehow the opacity got turned way down. That's weird. What in the... What's happening? Black, okay. Black. There's that. There's that, okay. Okay, that was weird. I don't know what that was. And then I'll go there. This. Go back here, back there, and then just... Didn't mean to do that. That almost looks too good, because then that looks like color reflection or something. Wait, what in the world? Are you guys seeing this? Okay, let me turn it back down then. Why not the pencil? The pencil's not working like it did before. That's so weird. Okay, well, we're almost done anyways. Okay, I need to go to the Swift stream. Okay, no problem. Say hi. And thanks for stopping by. See you later, Async. Never mind, I'll stay longer. Okay, it's up to you. Hi. Hi, Pursuer. I think that's what your name says. Let me know if I'm saying it right. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. What's happening? I am currently working on a PNG for my channel of my character of me, Radio-Kett. I really like the old style before I really knew how to draw. Like this is the original version I used to have, but if you see my profile picture, that's how I draw now. Big difference, but I like how messy and goofy this guy looks, so I'm trying to recreate it. So this is what we have so far. So that's what we're working on today. But how are you? How are you doing? That's really odd. Goofy avatar. Yeah. Okay, I don't... It is bugging me to no end. Why are you doing this? Is it in this pencil settings here? Diameter, ratio, fade, spikes, randomness. Okay. Is it doing this with any of the other pencils? Let me see. No, it's not. It's acting normal. What was this at? Like 10%, I think, before? Go back. There we go. I don't know what happened. That was so weird. It looks nice. Well, thank you. Okay. I think that's it for this one. Let me just add the face then. Face. Here we go. Here we go. Moment of truth. Let me up the thickness as well. Okay. Oh, I think that one was actually this pen. Yeah, okay. And then actually, let me just not use... Let me increase the size on the bottom one. And go back and then just... Okay. That might be big enough, and then just... My gosh, why does it keep doing this? I'm like barely touching it, and then it goes back to doing 100% opacity. Okay. When have I heard this song from? Probably from every other stream I do with it. Okay, I think it needs to be narrower, maybe. Okay. Let's try this again. Sounds like Gran Turismo. I use that sometimes. Maybe? I don't know. This is all, I guess on that note then, yeah, this is all YouTube, like the royalty-free stuff they have on the YouTube Studio. Man, there's something about the eyes I'm not getting right. Let me see, what is it? Maybe they need to be lower? Let me try that then, I guess. I feel like I've heard it on a game, I don't know. I'm crazy. I know we're all crazy. We're all crazy here. Okay. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. Gran Turismo is a game for all it's worth. Factual, factual. It is a game that exists. Okay, almost there, dude. We're so close. Okay. Okay, let me erase this. Back. Actually, let's do this one. Game is a game. Slots. What are you drawing? I'm drawing myself. I'm drawing my character. I'm drawing the very first version of my character, actually, that I've ever made. I'm just trying to redraw it and see how it comes out if I do it now with my current art skills. Or who are you drawing? Yeah, but I'm drawing myself. Radio is drawing radio. Yes, I am. Also, you're green now, Elena. You're green. What are you doing? Oh, so close, dude. I'm so close every time. I say that every time as well. You know what? We'll up the thickness again. Super thick. Do this. Not quite. You know what? At this point, then all I gotta do is it still feels so. Maybe there? That might be it. That might be the one. And artist is the star of this song. I'm changing colors. Okay, change your colors. Change your colors to your heart's desire, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I think this is it. I think this is going to be the first one. So from here, this is what we're going to do. This is the plan. We'll add one more layer. We'll call this the, I don't know, sprinkles. I don't know what else to call it. Okay. So we'll do this, and then we are going to start on keyframe 1. Add duplicate frame, and then what we're gonna do... Oh, this is tricky. I was actually gonna just add the extra stuff now, but I don't know. Sorry for yawning. I'm doing. Is that a good one? Yeah, that actually is pretty good. Okay. So we'll do this. So for each keyframe, we'll do like, how many? Let's see where we're at with 12 frames per second. We're gonna come in here, well, on the sprinkles layer, starting at 1. We're just gonna do that actually. Sorry, my bad. Make some really messy sketches on him. Okay. And then the next one, we'll make that blank. And then we'll do the same thing again, but with a different set of sketches around the outline. Actually, what we'll do is we'll skip a frame. And then we'll add one. Kind of give us some spacing room. We'll see how this looks. I don't know. I've never done this before. Could look cool. Could just be horrible. Okay. The next one blank. Skip again. Copy. And then we'll do... Everything you do is cool. 30 FPS, you want a division frame rate, such as 10 or 15. Okay, that's cool. All I really need to do is make a GIF, like a repeating GIF. So I don't need too many frames, and I like to draw, and I don't need too many to... That's what I'm looking for. Can't think of the word. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways. Then I'll do one where like this one has something on it. You know, I kind of don't care that it repeats on the other side. It kind of looks cool like that, I think. That. A little bit of this. What hair action? Perfect. Okay. Then hold still, sir, while I mess up your line art. Do one more after this, and then we'll see how it looks. Here, I'll that line, that line, that line. Okay. And then back to normal. Okay. So then we'll copy these frames. Copy, and then we'll paste them here. And then we'll copy the whole thing again. Leave room. Paste them. And one more time. Copy. Paste. Okay. Whew. I feel tired already, but I'm crossing my fingers that this looks cool and looks how I want it to. All right. Are y'all ready? Are you ready to see something you've never seen before? Actually, you probably have seen before, but oh well. Yes. I'm just destroying your line art, sir. You may feel a slight pinch. Yes. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that almost looks cool. It's just funny the way the lines go up and down the body instead of just staying in one spot. What do y'all think? I think it's almost what I want. It's just it needs to be a little more consistent. Or do you guys like it going up and down like that? Yes, it's a little fast. It looks pretty good, but I think it should be cleaned up a bit. Yeah, I think so too. Okay. Let me undo these frames. I'll do like that, maybe, and then on this one, just, again, one of those things to make sure everything stays even. That one's just the bottom half, so I'll make sure to do the pier for this one. That one for sure needs to be cleaned up. That one was a little overboard. Okay. No idea how that happened. Okay. Okay, let's try that maybe. A little fast. Looks pretty good. I have a feeling Kett has a devious little plan. Maybe. Okay. Try this again. I wonder if I should just make them all back to back then. Either that or I can speed it up maybe. 24 might be too fast, but we'll see. Oh yeah, that's way too fast. Man, I feel like we're so close to, like, or I should say I'm so close to it being kind of what I want, but I just can't figure it out. Also, it's the spirit, but not the same vibe, but it's okay. Almost feels the same, but not quite. Let me see. I wonder if I can tweak it a bit. Let me just go ahead and mess with it. Just gotta quick group these, and then grab the lasso tool again. And then I can... This is gonna be tricky, but I think I can do it. Okay. And then from here, and then just narrow it slightly. Nope. That's the size. No. Why is it trying to snap to its old position? To be fair, the like using the select tool and then putting it back is fitting with the old vibe because I used to do that a lot. I have a feeling. Okay, I already read that. feel like that's good. Okay. And then quick uncrew. Nope. Deselect. Okay. Now I can come back in here on the sketch layer with that pencil. Where's my color? Black, and then, yep. And then I'll come back down here, grab that color, and refill this in. That looks better. Looks goofy, you know. Blast of the past time with Radio-Kett. I know. I gotta. What is your new profile picture? Oh, it's emo Elena. I see. Very cool. Okay. So I have all of these. I have all the sprinkles. But it's not quite working for me the way I want it to. That is fast. I forgot. I gotta turn down. Gotta turn the volume down. Okay. Let me just... I'll just go ahead and get rid of the sprinkles. Cut keyframes. Nope. Remove keyframes. There we go. Yep. And we'll just start over. Emo is lifestyle, not a phase. Okay. Let me duplicate the face. That way I can make the open and close, like mouth and eyes and stuff. I said that about art in about mid 2023. Okay, we'll do this, and then there's my black. Perfect. Calling it ECMC because eyes closed, mouth closed. I'll do this one. I'll call this one EOMC. Duplicate this one again, and then call this one EOMO. EOMO, because this one I'm gonna actually change the mouth on it. Where's my pen? I lost my pen. There we go. I couldn't draw. Yeah. There we go. And then we'll do... Actually, hold on. What if I mess with the eyes a bit for this? Flop? What if I mirror horizontal? Nah, I don't like that. Here, I'll just erase it. Oop. Okay, we'll erase that part. Man, I want to get the Apex stuff today. Technically, this didn't take too long, but it's really taking our time trying to figure out how to do the effects that I want to do. Okay. I just do this. And then this. Okay, and then mount. Nah. How should I do the mouth? Using Video-Tube to add animation, use GIF files which run at a frame rate which divides 100 and 20, 25. Okay. I learned a lot of useless stuff. Mine uses 25 because of the VCR running at 50i. Okay. A lot of words. Yep, it is a lot of words. Okay. All the mouths look upset that I've done so far. Except for that one just looks dopey. I forgot, what does the mouth for the last one I used look like? Let me see. Okay, that's what it looked like. It was... Actually, I was kind of close. It was like this. I think. You'll need the canonically wide mouth that goes up around the eyes. That looks creepy almost. Oh, yeah, I feel like that's kind of close. Creepypasta cat. I know. Now I want to see a tongue sticking out for extra derpiness. Actually, it's funny you say that. I was actually going to do that instead. I had the idea. But yes, so you're going to see it. There we go. And then I'll do a slightly darker one for just like the split part. There we go. And then back here for just some really short eyebrows. What do we think? What do we think? Is that going to work? I actually really like this. Unibrow, yeah. Derp. I think I'm finally finding my groove with this. He's beautiful. Thank you, thank you. And then the other face is just. And then when I talk. And then back to normal. Yes, yes, it's perfect. Thank you, thank you. My creation. That's creation. That's creative shop. That's what I was wanting to do too, or needing to do. Oh, it's coming together. You know what? Even if it's not a GIF animation, this is exactly everything I want it to be. Here, let me fix the eyes slightly on this one. Perfect. And then just the eyebrows. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, so this is, we need to do this one. Then that should be it. Duplicate layer, and then we'll call this one ECMO. ECMO. I want to change the eyes slightly for this one. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay, eyes are still there. Perfect. ECMO, that's what I meant. Eyes closed, mouth open. Okay. So do that. Grab this pen. And then just the mouth. Okay. Okay, that looks weird. You know what? Never, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. That was not that was completely different in my head. That was you know, sometimes the artist brain doesn't properly artist brain. Okay, so instead, you know what? We'll just start over. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we'll do this. Sounds like a Mario Kart song or something. I like it though, it's good. Okay, and then I'm sorry you guys have to see this. All right, what do we think? What do we think of option 2? By the way, this is going to be for the blink, like the blinking part of the animation, right? It looks like Roblox. It does look like Roblox. Dude, just imagine whoever comes into the stream if I use this one. I'm just gonna be here chilling, like, oh, that's kind of like ugly but cute. And I talk and they're like, oh, that's derpy, that's cute. And then the blink animation the blink animation's gonna cycle through and they're just gonna get hit with that. When did my body get crooked? I thought it was in the world. Is it always crooked? I don't remember being off-centered like that. You know what? Whatever. It's on brand. It's in character. Radio when he smells the onions. Radio when he sees chocolate. Oh, that is the chocolate face. You're right. Oh. Exactly. That's gonna be the thought process. I remember when they first invented chocolate. Sweet chocolate. I can't even do it. My throat's so dry. But yeah, exactly. One of these days, I'll take the time to actually make a good PNG model where, like, my head actually turns and talks to y'all whenever I talk in the animation. But for now, this is still pretty fun. Did someone say chocolate? Chocolate? When they first invented chocolate. Anyways. Duplicate player. I'm gonna rename this one ECMO. I'm gonna call this ECMO2. And then I'll work on this. I'll make an actual normal face. But yeah, okay. That was kind of crazy for a moment. Okay. That looks weird. Okay, maybe I should just make them I jump scared myself with that. I was about to say, okay, maybe we'll just reference the other one and make it look more normal. And right as I was about to say normal, I pulled that thing up again. There we go. Okay. But you're right, and then just. Wait, what if I do like downward thing like this? That's perfect. I love that. I love that. That's so good. That's so good. You guys are geniuses. You guys are absolute freaking geniuses. BRB, no problem. Dude, this is coming along so well. Dude, this is like a whole rebranding at this point, and I freaking love it. Okay. I realize I've not saved this file whatsoever, so let me do that right now. PNG. I'll just say new bad cats. Save. Perfect. Okay. Real men don't need to shave. Save. Saying that until the one day we end up running out of saves. You know what? I'll just do this. Give it one last chance. Okay, and then I'll do this. And then we'll do next one will plain. You know what? Why not? Then this one will do like this. Then I'll just do my usual thing, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, and I think we're good to go. All right, let's see how this looks. Is that okay? I like that, but tell me, as the audience, as people that will have to watch this in streams, is this too distracting? will that be too distracting in stream, or do you guys like it, and will you think it'll be okay? I think my thing pulled up too. I realize I don't have it. I mean, I have chat pulled up, but I don't have my other streaming info out right now. If it was more transparent, it'd be perfect. I can do that. Let me see. Sprinkles, transparent, opacity layer. I'll put it at like 60. Okay, do more than like, maybe not 20, like 30. 40, okay. Yeah. It's so weird how it's like, it flashes so fast, it kind of tricks your brain into thinking it's like not transparent. Or wait, or does it actually just... No, it removes the transparency whenever you actually play it. That's interesting. Okay. What can I do then? Alpha lock off, alpha inherit off, locked in general, visible on, onion skin off. Also, almost forgot this. One of the most important parts. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. I think we'll only have enough time for this, which I'm surprised this took so long, but I'm kind of glad it is because I'm having a lot of fun doing it. But that being said, I do really want to do the Apex overlays, like I said, because I have a really good reason of why I need to make them. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm not ending stream right now, by the way. I'm just thinking out loud. I'll update you guys later on it if I do it after stream on my own, and if not, then I'll definitely try to do it in the next art stream. But anyways, okay. You know what? Let me just go ahead and throw it in VideoTube as is and see how it looks. Let me just remove the background and export these. So this is the export PNG. I'll put it under PNGs as file, SC model. Supposed to be, I'll call that one 1. That's an exclamation point, not a 1. There we go. Okay, and then I'll switch faces. export. Call that one 2. Close. Call this one 3. Okay, we'll call that one 4. And then lastly, we'll do this one. We'll call that 4.5. Okay, let me boot up VideoTube and then we'll see how this looks. Where's my mouse? There we go. Place image, PNGs. Open. Place image. Okay. That's cool. I kind of like that. That looks that looks sick. Pixel? What's pixel? I can see it. It is kind of pixely. Oh yeah, let me get the screen off of Krita for you guys so you guys don't have to stare at that anymore. There we go. Okay. Drop pad. Oh, that looks so funny. 4x3. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Scaling and aspect ratio don't do anything. My only problem with this is it's so small though relative to everything else. I mean, I guess I could just increase the size, like the canvas and all that in Krita and then export again. I guess that would be the easy solution. Avatar scale auto 1 times. Never mind, that helps a lot. Avatar offset. Y, need to bring him down a little bit. Yep. Oh, he's too big. He's too big. Oh, scale multiplier. There we go. Okay, perfect. And then we'll bring him down a little bit. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. That's much, much better. Okay, what do y'all think of this? It's amazing. It's perfect. Okay, so now all I need to do is make a little window for myself or a little something, I don't know, for when I play Ape Schmecks. Wait, I did something wrong. I marked my face. No, there we go. Honestly, I'm going to call it at that. Not quite the stream, but I just mean I'm going to call that for the PNG. Okay, so this is what we have to work with as far as this goes. And this is what I'm working with. Oh, you can head out wires? Okay, see ya. You have a good day if you are. Unless you've misunderstood what I said, then that's fine too. I can mark it. Oops. This is the normal mode. This is what it looks like scaled up. I kind of want to do it scaled up, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, no, I'm not quite done yet. I'm just going to kind of figure out what I need to do for this specific, for to make an Apex overlay, basically. And then I might go after that, but I'll still be here like a minute or two. So you have time. I ain't going anywhere yet. Okay. Let me look at this. I'm gonna look at Video-Tube actually. You know what? I have the full body, but I just realized I'm kind of being goofy. I should just go ahead and let Video-Tube do what it wants to the model, like being bigger. And then just pull the model down. Actually do 2 times and then I can scale. Movement scale? What does that mean? Nothing in my case. Okay. You just go back to auto. Perfect. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking. We're doing whatever you want to call it. Okay. Wait, does Video-Tube have different profiles? Copy current state? Oh, there might be different files. I could have just done that this whole time, I guess. Never mind. Oh, well. State effects, random movement. Jumps on transition. Top right. Yeah, okay, never mind. Those are the you can copy profiles. I should have done this a long time ago. I just never did, I guess. Oh, silly me. I can figure out another time to add my other models in, I guess. So that way I can toggle between them quickly. In the meantime, state effects. I don't know. Do you guys like the bouncing effect that it still has now? Or would you guys like to see something else? I think it's okay like this. It looks kind of funny. Kind of cool. Whatever you want to call it. Let me see. What are the other effects? Active during mouth closed. Custom shaking. Whoa! That's crazy. Vibin. Vibin I'd actually probably would like to have during idle, but I'd rather change to one of the other animations when I actually talk. You know? I'll leave it on what it was. I like it. I like what it was. Okay. I almost wonder for this apex one if I could just copy like one of these. I might be able to just, yeah, use one of these tools, cut out and copy either like this section or like the weapon section and just insert it into the just use it as a frame. I mean, sorry, I don't know why I'm getting tired. All right, so let me try that first. If that doesn't work, we can figure out something else another time, I suppose. Perfect, and then we'll just copy to another layer. And we'll deselect that. Thought I grabbed, there we go. Oh. Pull this over here. I wish it were the same color as like the Havoc or something, but okay. Is it Control? Nope, it's Shift. And then from here, you know what we'll do? I have actually have a picture I can use. Nope, none of those. It is going to be my... Where are you at? I know you're in here somewhere. There we go. Copy and come over here. Here maybe? Yep, maybe. I think that's it. Paste layer. There we go. Shrink this bad boy down. We've got to put that above that. Okay, perfect. And then I just got to... Where's one of the smaller brushes? That one, yep. And then just get a sample of that color. Should I just... Okay. Perfect. Okay. Oops. Almost. Okay. And then almost there. Not that. There we go, this. Perfect. I actually like that. I like that a lot. See, if I delete the background, what will it look like? Not too bad. I've been drawing some phone art on the S23 Ultra. That sounds cool. How's it been going for you? Has it been a successful venture, or has it been kind of tricky? I'm always curious by phone artists. I know there's always like the memes about phone artists where it's like, you think you're good at art till your opponent is some like 12-year-old kid that only does art on his phone. Decent. I prefer tablet, but for background character, the pen is nice. Well, that's good. I'll do that. Wouldn't render a high quality Sakura on it though? Yeah, definitely not with how high quality you usually make your stuff too. I bet it would just melt the thing or something. Honestly, I could just use this layer 2 as is to just paste over the small part of my game. That way I don't have to leave all the extra blink stuff. I don't know. I guess it just depends. Smart Cat. I'm pretty sure it's more powerful than... It is a more powerful chipset than the tablet, but about 1/3 of the screen size. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Elena, welcome back. Bing, 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 bing. You know, I'll do it. Do this. I'll group these two layers together. I'm gonna supersize it. And I'm gonna export it. What should I put this under? This is like a very specific use to... I should put it in my other PNGs, I guess. Okay. PNG Apex. I don't even know what to call it. Character? Health? Okay, I have that saved, and then I'm going to... Oh, I forgot I'm still in the corner. Let me move myself over a bit more. There we go. Okay, perfect. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna grab that one and then grab an eraser. Yep. Let me do this one actually. Actually, I'll do this. Ugh, such a whatchamacallit. Okay, I'll do this. Do that, and then everything else I'll just... Actually, hold on. I have an idea. Let me grab that. Paintbrush. Make sure I paint out all of the extra background. Just because some of the legends take up more space than just Lifeline. Oops, not that one, this one. And then after this, I'll probably call it. For real, I mean, like, I'll actually go. I know poor Wires, it tricked you earlier on accident. Thumbs up, nice, thank you. There we go. There we go. Grab this again. Oops. No, come on, come on, come on. Slowly poke it till it gets to where I need it to be. Come on, it'll even out eventually. Guess I'll just do that. Perfect, okay. Elena, you changed again, tricking Wires out of his box. Meow. Said that like Gary from SpongeBob. SpongeBob. But yes, we are. Perfect. Actually, that helps a lot. And that way, all I have to do is this. And I hope this works. I'm Radio-Kett. Hardy, hardy, hardy. I like new fella watching what Kett is doing. Sick, thanks. No, I really like him too. I think I'm actually kind of happy with how he turned out. He doesn't have all the extra animation like I wanted, but he'll work. He'll work. You know what? For being, I know I do this like at least once every couple months, but for being such loyal mods and viewers, I'll show you guys a secret other model that I made. It actually is kind semi-animated. I might use it one day. I might never use it, but I made it nonetheless. I know I teased it in Tomo's server, so I'll show you guys. Hey Austin, welcome back. If you went anywhere, I don't know if you did or not, or if you've just been lurking. We don't mind lurkers around here. Okay. I feel special. Hello, Austin. I went to draw and fire pluck. Please, Ew, okay. I see. Sounds like it's a PB. I like this one because it always sounds like it's like a PBS show or something, like Kett's Big Day, brought to you by the Public Broadcasting Service. These shows are only made possible because of you and viewers like you. Thank you. Radio-Kett is part of the public broadcasting system or something like that. That's what it sounds like to me. It was painful to use my mouse to draw. Oh man, I don't like using mouse to draw either. Good enough, good enough. I'll export this part like this then. Okay. That should work for now. Okay. Let me see how this looks in the chatting area. Oh, it still fits perfectly. That's kind of funny. That still works. I don't know why I'm saying Oh, yeah. I promised you guys something, huh, didn't I? I'll go back to gaming, actually. Move this in the center, because I'll need to do it to surprise you. Gotta take away the model for a second. Sorry about that. Okay. Do this. Okay. 'Cause, 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 Okay. Trust me, it's almost ready. It's almost ready. Okay. Because I was one of my OCs and my OCs was having so much detail. So my hand was on fire. We need a part. The Elenaverse with Kett on the branded blue TV. There's already something. Can we play Gartic phone now, please? So many Elenas. Hey Elena, for Gartic, it's safest to have the silly moderation stuff installed first. Hey, y'all, want to hear a joke? Yeah. I mean, we're not going to do Gartic today. I just was saying that sounds like a good idea to look into for another day, for another stream. But yeah. As promised earlier, I will show you guys my little other model that I have, that I made. Don't know if I want to use it, which is crazy to say because it is admittedly a really good model. But here we go. Ta-da! We actually have Radio the Radio. Yeah, thank you, Austin, for the suggestion, but we're going to be finishing up stream anyways here in a minute. But what do we think, everybody? What do we think? Oh, that's freaking cool. Whoa! Cat Radio was real. I know. You know what would be funny? Is if we call my regular human form, whatever you want to call it, we call that Radio-Kett, and then this version that's an actual radio, we just call him, I don't know, we call him something. We call him like, I say I don't know, I literally just had the idea because Wire said it. But we call him Radio, or Kett Radio, I mean, sorry. When you talk, it's so cool. Yeah. I know, I this is where I started getting like in on trying to figure out how to make animations for like GIFs, basically making GIFs to put in VideoTube, because I know you could do it. I have other people I know of that use VideoTube, but they like they're able to make it look really cool because they make like really well synced up animation loops. So it looks like there's way more going on than there is. But yeah, I don't know. I might keep this. I might not. We'll see. I want to get some sort of filter. I'm sure I can find it one day. I want to get some kind of filter for my mic if I use this model. That way I can have an actual like radio-ish sounding voice. Because I know right now what I have is actually pretty clear and smooth. Which I mean, I guess would radio, because they're trying to be as clear as possible, but I want a little bit of the, you know, the AM distortion lo-fi effect. I think I drew you like this a long time ago. Yeah, actually, believe it or not, that's what inspired me. I'm like, you know what? I want to go back to my roots. My roots that literally did not exist until Elena drew me like this. So I'm starting off with just the radio model like this. But then after a while, I might, mind you, create a new version of myself that is an actual like radio with, or like yeah, radio with a human body. Isn't it a girl's name? No, it's Kett name. Yeah, that's true, because Kett's a made-up word. To put GIF and VideoTube, you have to add instead of a PNG frame. Did you have a struggle when you were an artist you was a child, more like this. Children tell you to draw for them. I made an animated one for the gaming channel. Oh, that's cool. Oop. And to answer Austin's question, I think if I'm understanding it correctly, not really, because I only recently started picking up drawing, like within the past 5-ish years, that I was able to kind of learn on my own, without anybody bothering me about it. 1 a.m. for me? Yeah, it sounds pretty late. Let me see. Wait, we're on the gaming one. What does it look like on the chatting scene? Because I actually haven't looked. Let me see. That's so funny. Dude, this is like Inception. Retro analog tech Inception, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Crazy. I was supposed to sleep now? Well, if you can, I would definitely make sure you get some rest. Because making sure you get enough sleep is really important. Okay. So yes, let me see. Where is filters for this? Chroma key. Okay, yeah, chroma key. Contrast, gamma. Brightness. That's cool. Yeah, I think that'll work. Saturation, 0.7 hue shift. I don't really need a hue shift right now. Opacity, that's fine. I just realized I've always had the problem with my background being too bright, I feel like. I just realized I could have added a filter this whole time to help mess with that. Okay, let me do that real quick and then we can go after that. Let me see. Filters. Color correction, that's what it is. Okay. Here, filters. Add color correction. Okay. Radio-Kett as a radio in a TV. Are those ears eaters? But because some children are making loud noise using boom thingies in the streets. Ah, okay, I see. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm really sorry to hear that you can't really get some sleep. Okay, let me look at the background. Gamma. I don't want to mess with the gamma too much. Contrast. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of doing something. Doesn't look too rough. Do that. I'll turn the contrast back up, I guess, a little bit. Saturation, there we go. That might help. Actually, there we go. And because in Egypt we have something called Ramadan, they're celebrating for it. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I've heard of it. Brightness. So weird. I can't sleep because of it, man. I know, I'm sorry, Austin, I'm sorry. You shift. Try to put it close back to 0 as it was. Actually, that might be fine. That might be it. That might be what I'm looking for a background. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I think that works a little bit better. Okay. I'll leave it at that for now, I guess. Oops. Hey, Lights, how's it going? I'm just getting ready to end stream. Really like the dithering in the radio? Thanks. Cat Pet is here somewhere. Okay, yeah. You guys want Cat Pet? You guys want Cat Pet? I forgot. I needed to make an animation for Cat Pet too. That would actually be sick. I realized my PB&J message is still there too. Yes. Okay. All right. I know. Cat Pet is popular with everyone. Look, there he is. There's the man of the hour, or actually the pet of the hour. I'll put him right here. There he is. There's Cat Pet. He's here. I can put him there, or I can put him down here by next to the radio. Put it there. That way the things like are in front of him, kind of. Oops. Oh, crap. There you are. Okay. Yes. Nice. I swear. What do you swear? One of these kids use the boom thingies again? I know, I'm sure they're really loud and annoying. Okay. Well, I feel like this should be the just chatting scene, not whatever this is. At this rate, you know what? Let me do that. Let me turn that into the just chatting scene. Okay, so video tube. I'm gonna bring over. I'm gonna put here. AP, I'll put there, there. Oh. Put like this. Enlarge. Yeah, I'll put Cat Pet right there. Perfect. And then gaming, I'll turn Cat Pet off for now, and then I'll move video tube. Shrink it slightly, just move it over in the corner for whenever. Okay. But yeah. I think that'll conclude today's stream, but thank you so much for joining everyone that was here and all of my lurkers. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to take care of yourselves and do something nice for someone else to make their day. But in the meantime, I'll be seeing you guys around. Bye.